So I want to talk about a subject that is extremely important to most people, and that's how to eliminate cravings. Cravings for foods that you grew up on, that you love, that are your, I don't know, the things that you just can't seem to give up. Things that usually lead to a trail where it brings you down in a blaze of glory. Alright, pizza, ice cream, donuts, cheese, Doritos, every kind of chip out there, cookies, and basically everything that you find in the supermarket that you shouldn't eat, except the stuff that's in the produce section. If you're hungry, you're going to crave these things. If you're hungry and you're around these things, you're going to want to eat them. The simplest, most straightforward way to eliminate cravings for these types of foods that you don't want to eat anymore, or that you know don't support your low body fat, high fitness levels, is to eat more fruits and vegetables. If you eat a big meal of fruit, and then I show you your favorite food, let's say it's chocolate cake. Okay, so you might want to try a piece of the chocolate cake, but you are not going to feel like you've got to eat it like you would if you were hungry. It's very simple. If you want to eliminate cravings, eat more healthy foods. If you eat healthy foods, you won't be hungry for those bad foods. If you're going someplace where you know you're going to see foods that you really want to try to avoid, eat a lot of fruit before you get there or when you get there. Or promise yourself, oh, I'll have some of that junk food right after I finish this big bowl of fruit salad, or this entire watermelon, or this big serving of tomato Israeli salad. Do whatever you can to stay away from those foods by eating more healthy options. If you eat lots of fruits, you won't want to eat junk food. I promise you. If you're full, you're just not interested in eating that kind of food. To prove that point, eat a huge meal of fruit, have a huge salad, and then go to a place where there might be some junk food. You're really not interested anymore. Or it's a real small interest. And guess what? The longer that you just eat fruits and vegetables, even when you're hungry, you're not going to be thinking about those foods anymore. The longer I eat this way, the less desires and cravings I have for those foods. When I'm physically hungry, I'm thinking about eating really good, high-quality fruit. I don't even think about pizza anymore. I haven't had a slice of pizza in probably close to 7 years, and it's the cravings and the desire to eat this food has left me. It's really left me. I mean it. So, eat a lot of fruit. It's the best thing you can put in your body. You need the calories that you need, the water and the nutrients. It's good for the planet. Stop those cravings by eating more fruits and vegetables. You can't just eat fruits and vegetables. Try to eat at least 2 meals a day of just fruits and vegetables. Alright, stick with it. It gets better, guys. The one word that you can use besides the word cravings when you have them is addiction. Because that's what it is, folks. It's kind of an evil word, and people don't like to think about it or consider it as something that they've got a problem with. But if you can't stop eating those foods, it's because you are addicted to them. We can call them cravings, but the real word is addiction. The sooner you realize that it's an addiction, the faster you're going to be able to get over those addictions. Most people know that the single most important thing in realizing an addiction is that you have it. Once you realize you have an addiction, then you can start getting over it. So, you got a problem with potato chips, it's because they make it addictive. They do it in a laboratory. There's more money spent on the research on how to make Doritos addictive than on trying to cure rare illnesses and diseases in the world. There's money in this because they're trying to make these foods as addictive as possible, so you just keep buying it. It's that simple, folks. These things are not cravings. They're addictions. It's not your fault. The food's made to make you addicted to it. If you cut it out completely and you don't eat it ever, you won't have an addiction problem. You will free yourself from the bondage of these foods. And that's really what it is. You're enslaved to buying these things. You're enslaved to craving them. You wake up in the morning thinking about them. You go to sleep at night thinking about these foods. Some people have really bad food addictions, and some people have mild food addictions. But if you live in the United States or any industrialized world, you are addicted to processed foods. To prove that, just try to stop eating them.